My name's Rosie Grant of Natural Endings Funeral Services based in Todmorden and Manchester. We also sell woven coffins that we deliver nationwide. Part of the Natural Endings ethos is that we encourage and support families to be really involved creatively in funeral arrangements. One thing that you can do that's really simple and can be really lovely is to decorate a willow coffin with flowers. To come together and to decorate a willow coffin with friends and family and reflect on your person's life can be a really, really lovely thing to do. You can buy flowers from the florist, you can pick them from your garden, or you can forage them. And this video will give you a step-by-step guide so you can do it with confidence. We're going to decorate this willow coffin with a garland and posies, and then later on I'll show you some of the decorative items that you could make to decorate a coffin or could be used within a funeral ritual. Willow coffins really lend themselves well to being decorated with foliage and flowers because of the weave. It's very easy to attach things. At the starting point, I would think about where the coffin is going to be viewed most from. This lovely arrangement, the florist has made a posy at the head end of the coffin, which is the area seen in most crematoria when you're seated. For a burial, you'll be seeing the coffin more from above, so it's a good idea to focus decoration on the top. If you're unsure about the different parts that you'll see the coffin from during the funeral, ask your funeral director and they'll be able to tell you. So today I'm using foraged flowers. I'm very lucky to live in the beautiful Calder Valley. It's July at the moment, so there's quite a lot available. Or you can get things from your own garden, or you can ask a florist to make something up for you. If you're foraging, forage responsibly. Take from populations where there's an awful lot of the flower or foliage. Never pick anything that is rare, and always know what you're picking. When you're making a garland, get bits of different greenery, or you can have little flowers, you can have berries. Ivy is good, laurel, eucalyptus. This one's made from some cotoneaster and some ivy, and I've simply got little bits of green gardening wire and wrapped them around. It's really, really easy. Now, depending on the size of your coffin, you'll probably need 16 to 22 feet, but again, you can ask your funeral director to measure the coffin for you. So I'm going to show you how to attach this. So you make the gardening wire into a question mark shape, and then you simply hook the wire through. I'd place all the wires before you put the garland in, and also think about the spacing of the wires, because if you're putting posies in, you will want to place them where the posies are going to go. And then you simply place the garland in the wire. Give it one twist for now, because you might want to alter it. And then go all around the whole coffin, just adding it intermittently. We've made some little posies that's got a little thistle, some buddleia, some of these lovely pink grasses that are in the fields at the moment, and a little bit of cowslip. When you're choosing things to make the posies from, don't choose anything too wilty like poppies or bluebells. Ferns tend to go a bit curly and dried up quickly. Rosebuds and things like that are good. When you're thinking about the size to make, think about the depth of the coffin and just make sure there's some of the willow coffin showing above and below to kind of frame the posy. And I place them on the garland with the majority of the heads just showing like that. So these can be just attached with gardening wire. I've attached this garland straight, which is my personal preference, but some people do a more undulating kind of swag style. And then you might want to add something to the top. Some people put things in oasis and make a double-ended spray or a single-ended spray. Some people might make a loosely tied sheath. I'm just going to place some things on now just to show you what something would look like on the top. These are these nice pink grasses that I found earlier, and some of the buddleia and the cowslip, and some of these lovely thistles that I found. I'm not a trained florist. This is just a kind of amateur decorating of a willow coffin. It's not just the end product, it's coming together in the doing. So to go to Grandma's garden and pick a few items from her actual garden and come together and spend that time decorating and sharing memories, it can be really, really special. You don't have to spend a lot of money on flowers. You don't have to have flowers from halfway around the world. But equally, you can have something massive and fabulous from the florist. It's whatever you want to do, and it really doesn't need to cost a lot of money. Other decorative things that people have added to coffins include ribbons and bows. I think we've had bunting. More recently, people have been choosing these little hearts. We've had these made by our local laser engraver. They're about 2.5 to 3 inches deep with a little hole in. They can look really nice plain, or people can add messages as part of the decorating ritual or as part of the funeral service. These little cutouts are made with cyanotype. It's like a memory of an object. So you place something on the paper and then you remove it and the shape is recorded. So this seems a particularly appropriate technique. This is a golden willow coffin we've been using today, but they also come in a variety of shades from off-white to a dark toffee brown. We also sell coffins made from seagrass, pandanus, cane and bamboo. They can even be dyed any colour of the rainbow. They come in either a traditional shape or a curved end shape like this. Have a look at the website, you'll see all the different kinds available. If you feel that this video has been useful to you, I'd really love to see any pictures or hear any stories of things that you've created. If you have any questions about how to do this, if there's anything that I've not covered, please get in touch.